Fire towers are very important in fire season so that we can get eyes on any potential fires before they become too serious. It's quite a responsibility to fire tower operators because obviously if we see something we want to report it straight away and we don't want to miss anything. We want to make sure that we can get people to go and have a look at any potential fire as soon as possible. Fire tower locations are quite strategic. We have 4 towers in the ACT, Mount Tennant where we are today, one at Cohen Forest which is near Queanbeyan. We have one at One Tree Hill north of Gungahlin and one on Mount Corey in the western part of the ACT in the Brindabellas. The fire towers are here for high fire danger days. So if it's a hot day, a windy day, grass has been quite cured, they're all factors that contribute to fire towers being stood up. Being a fire tower operator is very rewarding when you do spot that smoke, but I guess it's not a job for everybody. I mean, you're up here for hours and hours by yourself with no communication with anyone else except for on the radio. So you've got to have a certain type of character to be able to deal with that isolation. We head out in the morning, we winch our materials up because they're quite high, these towers. We then do some weather readings and we do weather readings on the hour every day. The rest of the time is spent looking around the landscape, looking for that telltale column of smoke. And of course, if we see that, we report those in to the communications centres. In each tower we have a map on a table which is oriented to north. Around the walls of the towers we have markings that tell us certain geographic points. We have a plumb bob hanging from the roof that we line up with those markings and then we can get a bearing. On each of the fire towers there are also cameras which are being monitored back at base. So these cameras can zoom in if we spot a fire. It's a bit of a double-edged sword spotting fires because firstly, you really don't want fires, but if you do spot a fire, you want to be able to get it early and you want crews to be able to react to it and put it out quickly. So that's gratifying when you spot a fire early enough that it can be dealt with.